Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's hard level difficulty puzzle. And it's called Dutch-pelgänger by Chinstrap. And as you can tell, it probably includes doppelganger and Dutch whisper lines. Let's get to the rules. We have doppelganger Sudoku, where we need to fill each cell of the main 9 by 9 grid such that every row, column, and 3 by 3 box contains a 0 and 8 different digits from 1 through 9. So it could be something like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or it could be 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or any combination, right? But we have to have 8 unique digits along with a 0 in every row, column, and box. No 2 rows, no 2 columns, and no 2 boxes may be missing the same digit. So say you're missing a 6 here in row 1. You cannot be missing a 6 in any of the other rows. So that means we're going to have a set of the digits 1 through 9 uniquely in this column, in this row, and in this box, because they signify the digits that are missing from the row they're in, the column they're in, or the box that they represent, right? This corresponds to this box, this corresponds to this box, etc., etc. For each 0 in the grid, the digit missing in its row, column, and region must be 3 different digits. So say we had a 0 here, and this was missing a 6 here. You could not be missing a 6 in the column or in the box. That's not allowed, because you have to be missing 3 distinctly different digits in its row, column, and box. So it could be something like 6, 4, and 9 are missing in its box, and its column, and its row. The cells outside the grid must be filled in with the digits that are missing from the corresponding row, column, and box. And finally, we have Dutch whisper lines, where adjacent digits on an orange Dutch whisper line must differ by at least 4. And I will be calling them Whisper 4 lines, not because I'm trying to take credit from anybody else. I got accused of that, and on top of that, I lost a subscriber because they really, really didn't like me calling it Whisper 5 or Whisper 4 lines. I don't know what that person's hang-up was. I don't know. Some people are just very passionate about what they really feel. I'm not trying to take any credit from anybody, so whoever came up with German whisper lines, it's a fine name, and it's a great actual rule set, because it's so flexible, so adaptable. It's really good. I just thought that the Whisper 5 name was, which another setter came up with, was better, because it's extendable to other types of lines. But, other people might feel differently. That's their prerogative, So I will be calling Whisper 4 lines because it's extendable. You could have Whisper 3 lines, Whisper 2, Whisper 1, Whisper 7, all those types, right? But that's just my personal preference. Just know when I'm talking about Whisper 4 lines, those are Dutch whisper lines, essentially. Well, they are. They're the same thing. Anyways, those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, for the digits 1 through 9, anytime you have 3 cells which are on a Dutch whisper line adjacent to each other, like this, it has to be the digits 1, 5, and 9. There's no other combination of digits which are going to be 4 away from each of its neighbors. You could have something like, obviously, on a line, you could have something like 1, 7, and 2, and that would work perfectly fine. But if you tried that as a triangle, the 1 and 2 are 4 away from 7, but they're not 4 away from each other. The only combination that does work is 1, 5, and 9. So this has to be 1, 5, and 9 here. But the thing is that doesn't work once you start including 0. Once you start including 0, there are multiple sets of digits that can be 4 or more away from each unique digit. But can there be 2 sets is kind of the question. Well, there has to be able to because we have 2 sets here, right? What does 0 add? 0, if you had 0 through 8, you have the same problem, right? You can't have 0, 1, and 0 can only be... Let's just do 0 through 9. What digits can be 2 or more away from 2 digits which are 4 away from each other? Can anything in the middle work besides 4, 5, and 6? 6 doesn't work. 6 can only be next to 0, 1, and 2, all of which are not 4 or more away from each other. 7 doesn't work. 7 can only be next to 0, 1, 2, and 3, none of which can be... So 6 and 7 cannot be on any of these triangles of whisper 4 lines. 5 can be, 6 can't be, 4 can be. Can 3 be? 3 is not 4 or more away from 0 through 2, and cannot be 4 or more away from 4 through 6. So it had to have 7, 8, or 9, but then those are not 4 or more away from each other. So 3 cannot be on these lines. What about 2? 2 can be next to 6, 7, 8, and 9 on a whisper 4 lines, but none of those are 4 apart from each other. So 2 and 3 and 6 and 7 cannot be on any of these triangles. So no 2, 3, no 6, 7. Therefore, we're guaranteed 0, 1, 4, 5, 8, 9. Right? Because you cannot have 2 can only be next to 6 through 9 on a whisper 4 lines, none of which are 4 apart from each other. 3 can only be next to 7, 8, 9, none of which are 4 apart from each other. 6 can only be next to 0 through 3. No, 0 through 2, which are none of are 4 apart from each other. And 7 can only be next to 0 through 3, none of which are 4 apart from each other. So this has to be 0, 1, 4, 5, 8, 9 for every set of triangles. Okay. So for every triangle set, this is 0, 1, 4, 5, 8, 9. This digit is 4. Oh, that's a little crazy. Anyways, okay, so what we know in box 1, 3, and 8, we are not missing 0, 1, 4, 5, 8, 9. So we must be missing 2, 3, 6, or 7 in those cells. Okay. In box 4, we're missing 1 out of 159. So doesn't that mean this has to be 048? It could be 049. We do know that the 0 has to be one of these, right? Because if you don't have 0, it would have to necessarily be 159 as that set. And we know we're missing 159 in box 4. So we guaranteed 0 has to be here. Same with this. 0 has to be one of these two. This is 2, 3, 6, and 7. This is 2, 3, 6, or 7 in box 1 and 8. This digit would be next to 2 lows if it were high, or 2 highs if it's low. 3 cannot be next to 6 and 7. So this can't be 3. And 6 cannot be next to 2 and 3. So this has to be 2 or 7 here. So we're guaranteed in box 1, we're missing, if this is 2, this is 6, 7, we're missing a 3. If this is 7, this is 2, 3, and we're missing a 6. So this must be missing a 3 or 6, which means this is missing also a 3 or 6 for the same reasoning, right? 2 is next to 6 or 7, which would mean missing a 3. 7 would be next to 2 or 3, which would be missing a 6. So that eliminates 3 and 6 missing in the rest of the boxes. So we're missing 2 or 7 here. This is 2, 3, 6, or 7. These sets have to be 0, 4, 8, and 1, 5, 9 to be 4 or more away from each other, right? One of them's going to be missing a 0. That means the other set has to be 1, 5. That set that's missing a 0 must be 1, 5, 9, because it's the only combination that works in normal Sudoku, which essentially is without a 0. Remaining digits missing in boxes are 2, 4, 7, 8. Okay. We have the triangles here. This digit here, essentially this forms 2 triangles here. And we're missing 1, 5, 9. Let's see. So this has to be 0, 1, 4, 5, 8, 9. Right? To be on this triangle. That means the remaining digits in box 5 are 2, 3, 6, 7. Okay. In row 2, we have a 0, 1, 4, 5, 8, 9 sextuplet, which eliminates 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 in the rest of the row. So this must be missing 2, 3, 6, or 7. This is 2, 3, 6, or 7 here. This one is the interesting one, right? So what happens if we're missing 1? That means we have 0, 4, 5, 8, 9. Zero can only be next to 4, 5, 8, and 9. So that would work. So 0 in the middle works. Could 4 or 5 be in the middle? 4 can only be next to... Right, okay, so out of these digits, what digits can actually be in the middle? 0 could be next to 4, 5, 8, 9. So that's 4 digits. That works. And those work fine as a 4-8 pair and a 5-9 pair, which are 4 apart from each other. 1 cannot be next to 4 So it would just be 5, 8, 9. So 1 cannot be here. What about 4? 4 can be next to 0, 8, and 9. And that's it. So this can't be 4 either. 5 can be next to 0, 1, and 9. But that's also 3 digits. So this can't be 5. And I think 8 doesn't work. 9, I think, could work, actually, here. Eight can be next to only 0, 1, and 4. And that's 3 digits. So this, and 9 could be next to 0, 1, 4, and 5. But if 9 is there, that means it's missing 1 or 5 in the box. And so therefore that 1, 1, 5 doesn't work, right? So it would not be next to an 8, essentially, is the thing. So this cannot be 9. This is then 0. So 0 cannot be next to 1 on a Whisper 4 line. So this has to be 4, 8, and 5 9s as pairs. So we're missing 1 in box 5. That means this cannot be 0. So 1 has to be missing in either column 4 or column 6 because it can't be missing column 5 because that same 0 is also missing 1 in box 5. So 1 has to be one of these 2 digits and 1 has to be one of these 2 digits here. This is 0 here, so this cannot be 0 here, which means, oh, this is 0 guaranteed, which means it cannot be next to 1 ever. So this is never 1. This is also never 1. So this is 0. This is 0, which eliminates 0 from the rest of the row. This can't be 0 either. So this must be 0, 4, 8 here. And this can't be 0. And this must be 1, 5, 9 as this triangle here. And this has to be 1, 5, 9 for the same reasoning, because it's no longer having a 0. So 0 has to be one of these 3 digits. We have a 0, 1, 4, 5, 8, 9 sextuplet in row 5, which means we're missing 2, 3, 6, or 7 there. And it cannot be 3 or 6 because there's no 3 or 6 missing in box 4, 5, or 6. So this has to be missing a 2 or 7. So this is 2, 3, 6, or 7, 2, 3, 6, or 7, 2, 3, 6, or 7. And we have to have 1 be one of these 2 digits here. So this can't be 1 here. This is 5 or 9. We have 5 digits there, unfortunately. We have 6 digits in 0, 1, 4, 5, 8, 9 in column 6, which means one of these is a 1. So it cannot be missing a 1 in that column. So this can't be 1 here. So that means we're missing a 1 in column 4. And the remaining digits are 3, 6, 5, and 9 that are missing from columns 5 and 6 because of these. Those are the digits missing in box 2 and 8. And 3 cannot be here because that's not 4 or more away from 1. Okay. And this cannot be missing 5 and 9. So this has to be missing 5 or 9 here in column 5. Because we have a 0, 1, 4, 5, 8, 9 sextuplet in column 6. So it's obviously not missing those digits. So it's missing 3 or 6 here. Well, we have a 5, 9, 5, 9 pair in column 5. This digit that's missing and this digit here. So this cannot be 5 and 9 remaining in column 5. We now have a 4, 8, 4, 8 pair in column 5. So this can't be 4 or 8. It's 2, 3, 6, and 7 remaining. So this is 5 or 9 missing here. This we don't know. It's 5 through 9 that's missing there. We're not sure which. 6 would have to have 2 missing here. 3 could have 7, 8, and 9 missing here. From the 4. Okay. This is 2, 3, 6, 7. We have a 2, 3, 6, 7 quadruplet in box 2. And we have to have a... Oh. That's problematic. We have a 2... We cannot have a 1 here. But we can't be missing a 1 there either. That's not great. Huh, how did I screw that up? Because I did screw it up somehow. I just don't know how. Yeah, the 0 still works, so this has to be 0 here. Because it can't be 159 again. Oh, I'm missing a 1. So this is not 2, 3, 6, 7 in column 5. It's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and one of these has to be a 1. That's the reasoning. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this couldn't be a 1 here because of we're missing 1 in the box, but we have a 1 here. So one of these is 2, 3, 6, 7. The other one is, I don't know, 1 out of 4, 5, 8, 9. So that's pretty broad. Okay. Yeah. So that still works fine. This digit is the same as that, obviously. This digit is the same as that. Okay, we have this set too. Okay. This is 4 and 8. Neither of which can be next to 5. Right? So this cannot be 5 here. But 5 could be one of these two. We don't know. This is either 4, 8 or it's 5, 9. It cannot be 5, 9 here, because if this is 5, 9, that would force both of these to be 1. So this has to be a 4, 8 pair here, which eliminates 4 and 8 in the rest of the box. So this is a 5, 9 pair. So we are missing then a 5 in box 2, because this can't be 5 or 9. These are 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7, and this can't be 5 here to be next to the 4 or 8. So we're missing a 5 in box 2. We're missing a 9 in box 4. So this cannot be 9 anymore. So this can't be 5 with 4 or 8. It has to be 0, 4, 8 here. Okay, this is 4, 8 as a pair, which eliminates 4, 8 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 4, 8. This is 0, 9, which can only be next to 4 out of 4 or 8. So this is 4, this is 8, this can't be 8 here. So this becomes a 0, 4 pair. This 0, 9 pair eliminates 0 and 9 in the rest of column 6. So this is a 1, 5 pair, which eliminates 1 and 5 in the rest of the box. So this is 9, which means we're missing a 5 in column 5. Okay. That means remaining digits in column 4 are 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. And one of those obviously is an 8. We're not sure which. This is 0, 4, and 8 here. Hmm. This cannot be 0, 4, and 8 as a set. If this is 0, 4, and 8, this would then be 4 digits requiring 0, 4, and 8 in column 1. So this has to be 159 here, which eliminates 159 in the rest of the box. So this is 0, 4, and 8. This can't be 4. And because this is 4 and this is 4, this cannot be 0, 4, 8. It has to be 159 here, which means this can't be 159. It's 0, 4, and 8. Well, we have a 159 triplet in column 8 and 9. We cannot be missing a 9 here. This can't be 5. This has to be the remaining digits in the missing digits in columns 8 and 9 are 2, 4, 7, 8. Okay, so these. This could be anything, actually. It's pretty broad. Okay. Okay, so this is 0 as a set. This is 0 as a set in row 2 and 3. So that eliminates 0 from the rest of the row. So this must be 0 here. This digit then is missing. Okay, so remaining digits in the missing digits in row 1 or 3 can only be 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. Well, 5 cannot be here because 5 is not 4 or more away from 2, 3, 6, and 7. So this has to be missing 5 in row 1, which means this cannot be 5 here or 5 here. This is a 1, 9 pair, which forces this to be 5. This 1, 9 pair eliminates 1 and 9 in the rest of the row. So this can't be 1, whereas the 1 then in box 2, it has to be here. So this is 1, which eliminates 1 here. This becomes a 5, 9 pair, which eliminates 5 and 9 in the rest of the box. So this is 1, which eliminates 1 here. So this is 1 here. Okay. Hmm. This 5, 9 pair eliminates 9 here, so that's 0, which makes this 9. 0 eliminates 0 in the rest of the row, so this is a 4, 8 pair, which eliminates 4 and 8 in the rest of the box, so this is 0. This can no longer be 8. Where is 8 in column or box 2? It has to be here. So this is 8, which eliminates 8 in the rest of the row, so this is a 0, 4 pair, which eliminates 0 and 4 in the rest of the row, or rest of the box, so this can't be 4. This is 8. This 0 here is missing a 3, 6 in its box. It cannot be missing that same 3, 6 in its row. So this can't be 3 or 6. It cannot be 3 or 6. It's 2 or 7. Which forces this to be missing the 3 or 6 in row 3. We need a 5 and a 9 and a 1 in box 9. And they cannot be in these cells. So this must be a 159 triplet. This can't be 9. That means 2 out of 3 of these, 159, must be next to another digit. I think it has to be 5, 9, and 0, right? Oh, not necessarily. So one of these is 9 here. If this is... So if this is 1 and 5, that doesn't work. Right? So say this was 9. This is 1, 5 as a pair. There's no digit which can be 4 away from 1 or 5 except 9. And we already have that 9 in the box. So this has to be a 9 here. And it must be 1, 5 as a pair here. Therefore, this can't be 9 here. This can't be 0 here because of 0 in the column. This can't be 8 here. So we're missing in this cell, it has to have missing an 8 or a 9. Right? Because these digits aren't going to be 4 or more away from this digit unless it is 8 or 9. Right? We have... And if it's 9 and 1, this doesn't work. Because 4 is not 4 away from 1. So it has to be 9 and 5, which makes this 1, which makes that 5, which makes that 1. And the only digit now left over, which is 4 or more away from 5 and 9, is 0 without the 1. So this 0 eliminates 0 here, so that's 4 and 0. So this cannot be 0 here, which means this has to be a 159 triplet because it doesn't have 0 anymore. This 0 eliminates 0 here, so that's 4 and 0. That means none of these can be 0. So this has to be 0 here. Okay. This is 1, 5 as a pair. So this is missing a 0, 3 or 6 in its box, and a 1 in its column. So it has to be missing a 2, 4, 7, 8 here. It cannot be 8. So it's missing 2, 4, or 7 here. Okay. This digit missing cannot be missing 4 or 8. It has to be missing either 1, 9, or 2, 4, 7. 1, 9, or 2, 7. That's a possibility. This is missing 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. This cannot be 4 because that's not 4 or more away from 3 or 6. It could be 1 or 2 or 7, 8, 9. This is missing in row 8, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Same with row 9, but we don't know. This 9 here eliminates 9 in the rest of the column, so this is 1, which makes this 9, which means this can't be 1, that's 5 and 1. That means we must be missing a 9 only in column 3. Because it's missing in box 4, but it's in column 1 and column 2. Okay. 0 has to be one of these two digits here. So we're missing 2, 3, 6, 4, 7, 8 in columns 1 or 2. Okay. Um, hmm. We have to have a 5 in column 3. Therefore, it has to be one of these two. We have to have a 1 in box 4. And it cannot be here, here, or on the triangle. Can't be here because of 1 in the column. So it has to be here. So this is 1, which means this cannot be 1 here. That means we're missing a 1 in row 6. So this cannot... This is missing 2 or 7. Oh, we have missing 2... Does it have to be 2 or 7? Yes, it can't be 4 or 8 missing. So we're missing 2 or 7 in row 5. That means we cannot be missing 2 or 7 in the rest of the rows. So this can't be 2 or 7. It's missing 4. This can't be missing 2, 4, or 7. And this can't be missing 2, 4, or 7. So one of these is 8. That must mean we're missing a 9 here. 9 is not 4 away from 6, so this has to be 3, which is 4 away from 7, and not 2. So we're missing a 7 in row 2, so this can't be 7. This is 2, which is next to 3, 6, and 7. No 2 here, or 7. No 2 or 7, so that's 3 or 6. No 3 remaining here. This 7, it means this is missing in row 5, a 2. And the 3 cannot be any missing in rows 8 and 9. So it's missing 6 and 8. So 2 is missing here, so this can't be 2. No 2, no 2. We're missing a 7 in box 3. And in box 1, we're missing a 3. So that means in box 8, we're missing a 6. We cannot be missing a 7 in the rest of the boxes. 2 is missing in box 6 because we're missing it in box 5, in row 5. So we can't have 2 missing in the rest of the boxes. This is 6 that we're missing in column 6 because we're missing 1, 5, and 6 in the central in the box 2, 5, and 8, which corresponds to the missing digits in columns 4, 5, and 6. And 6 can only be next to 2 out of 2, 7, 8 on a Whisper 4 line. So then this must be 7 or 8 here. So we're missing 2 in column 7. We're missing 6 in column 6. So no 2 here. The remaining digits in column 7 then are 3, 4, 6, and 7. And this can't be 4 because of the 0, 4, 8 triplet in the row. So this must be 4 here. 3 has to be one of these two digits here. So this is 7 or 8. This cannot be 2. No 2 or 6 is available. Okay. Three, 6 as a pair. This 0 is missing 2, 5, and 7. This 0 is missing 6, 3, and 5. This 0 is missing 9, 7, and 3. This 0 is missing 1, 2, and 5. This 0 is missing 9, 2, and it could be 4, 7, or 8. We don't know. This 0 is missing a 4 or 8, a 6 or 8, or a 7 or 8. Interesting. Remaining digits in row 7 are 2, 3, 6, 7. Oh, that old friend. Interesting. Remaining digits in row 8 are 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Um, huh. Remaining digits in box 4. We have 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And this can't be 5 or 2. Okay. Hmm. Missing digit in row 6 is 1. So we have to have this digit. No 0, no 1. Could be 2, 3. No 4. Could be 5, 6, 7. No 2, actually, here. So no 0, no 1, no 2. Could be 3, no 4. 5, 6, 7. Cannot be 8. It could be 9. Cannot be 5 or 9 here because of the 1, 5, 9 triplets in the box. So this is 3, 6, 7 as a triplet, which means that can't be 3, 6, 7 in the box, so this must be 8. So this is 8, which eliminates 8 in the rest that is missing in the column 8. So that's 7 missing, which means this cannot be 7 here. This is missing 4 or 8. These cannot be missing 7. So 3 is missing in one of those two. 3 is guaranteed here. We are missing 7 in column 8, so this cannot be 7 here. That means we have a 2, 3, 6 triplet, or pair, or triplet in column 8, but 2 has to be one of these 2 digits, which eliminates 2 in the rest of the box. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Remaining digits in... do we do row 9? I mean, that's all that's left, I guess. So we have 0, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And obviously this can't be 0. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So where is the 7 in box 9? It has to be here. So that means this can't be 7. This is 6. This can't be 6 here. It's a 3, 7 pair, which eliminates 3, 7 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 7. This is 6, which means this can't be 6. That's 7, which means this can't be 7. That's 6. This can't be 6 or 7. It's 2, which eliminates 2 in the rest of the box and column. So no 2 here, no 2 here. This 6 eliminates 6 here. So this becomes a 3, 7 pair, which eliminates 3, 6, and 7 the rest of the row. So this is a 2 here. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 3, which eliminates 3 here, so it's 6. So this cannot be 6 here or here. We have a 3, 7 pair in row 6, which eliminates 3 and 7 in the rest of the row. So this can't be 3, 7, or 6 because of a 6 in the row. So this is 2. This can't be 2, 3, 6, or 7. It's 5, which means this can't be 5. That's 9, which makes this 5, which makes this 9 and 5. 5 here eliminates 5 here, so it's 9 and 5. 2 here eliminates 2 here. So this is 7, which is next to 3 and 2 on the Whisper 4 line. Oh, we already knew that because we're missing a 6. Okay, well, anyways. This can't be 7 here, so this is 3 and 7. This 2, 3, and 7 eliminate 2, 3, 7 here. So it's 6. This can't be set 2 or 7, so that's 3, which eliminates 3 here, so that's 7, which eliminates 7 here, so it's 3, which eliminates 3 here, so it's 7. That means this cannot be 7 here. This is a 3, 6 pair, which eliminates 3 and 6 in the rest of the box, so this can't be 3 or 6, it's 7. This can't be 3, 5, 6, or 7, it's 2. And this 6 eliminates 6 here, so that's 3 and 6. This cannot be 2, 3, or 6. And this can't be 2, 3, or 6. 7 cannot appear here. Cannot be, this can't be 2, 6, or 7. And it cannot be 3 because of 3 in the row. This can't be 3 because of 3 in the row. And these can't be 6 because of 6 in the row. No 2 either. So this has to be a 2, 6 pair remaining in column 8. Also, again, this 3 eliminated 3 here. In column 2, we have a 0, 4, 8 triplet, which eliminates 0, 4, 8 in the rest of the column, including the missing digit. So this can't be 4 or 8, it's missing 3, which means this can't be missing 3, it's missing 4 or 8. So, if this were 0, that's interesting. If this were 0, this has to be missing a 4 or 8. We have a 4, 8, 4, 8 pair now in column 1, which eliminates 4 and 8 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 4 or 8, it's 0. That eliminates 0 here. So this has to be 4, 8. This is a 4, 8 pair in column 2, so this can't be 4 or 8, it's 0. This cannot, again, be 4, 8, no 8. So this is no 0. So this is a 2, 3, 6 triplet. 2 eliminates 2 here, so this is 6, which makes this 2. This can't be 2 or 6, it's 3. That means this can't be 2, it's 6. This can't be 2, 3, or 6, it's 2. 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 7. This 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 8. So 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 4 and 8, which eliminates 8 here, so it's 4 and 8, which eliminates 8 here, so that's 4 and 8. This can't be 4 or 8 here, so this is 7. This cannot be 7, 4, or 8, it's 3. And so this is 4 or 8 here. Okay. We're missing a 4 in box 7, so this must be missing a 4, which means this is missing a 4 in column 1. This is missing an 8 in column 9. We're missing a 6 in column 8 and an 8 in column 9, which leaves this as missing an 8 in box 9, so this must be a 4. Very cool, actually. Nice use of the restraint for the Dutch whisper lines, particularly with Doppelganger, because the 0 does open things up, but not that much, actually. So it was, yeah. I can see why people label this as hard. For me personally, it wasn't hard, but the logic is kind of convoluted if you're not used to whisper 4 lines. And it's also, the execution of these doppelganger puzzles is pretty difficult, I feel, if you're not used to it. I mean, I've done a decent amount, and I'm still not completely used to it. So it's always a little challenging executing on fulfilling every row, column, and box. Because you always have to remember, you're not given a tool where you can basically say, oh, well, because this digit is not here, this digit, we don't know if it appears in row 7, right? So that's the issue, right? So you can't guarantee that that digit has to appear in a certain row or column. So that's a tool that we don't have. But that's actually very interesting to work without that tool, right? Anyways, fun little doppelganger or Dutch-pelgänger. And I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.